Guys, I just flew 8,000 miles halfway around the world to the Middle East, and I went to a Texas barbecue restaurant, and there was one dish that absolutely blew me away. Stick around. Hey guys, welcome to Mad Scientist Barbecue. I'm Jeremy Yoder, and today we're going to be talking about the Dubai taco. When I landed in the Middle East, I kept hearing about Dubai chocolate. Dubai chocolate. It's all over social media. It's incredible. Dubai chocolate. And I tried it, and it's good, but I wouldn't freak out about it. But one thing that is worth freaking out about is this Dubai taco. I went to a place called 77 Texas Barbecue in Dubai, and they're doing legitimate, real Texas barbecue. They have a 1,000-gallon primitive pit. They have a 500-gallon primitive pit. They're using oak wood that they import. It's legit. It's the real deal, and I was shocked by that. And when I sat down to try the food, there was one item on the tray. Actually, it was two trays because there was so much food. There were like 2 beef ribs and a couple pounds of brisket and some veal ribs, a ton of food. And I saw this thing, and it was a taco. And I thought, oh man, this guy's being so nice to us. I don't want to be rude to him. There's so much food here. I don't want to try this taco, but I will. And I took a bite, and then neurons started firing in my head, and I was like, what in the world? I kept eating it. I ended up eating the whole thing because it was so incredibly good, and I begged the guy, Ahmed at 77 Texas Barbecue, I begged him, let me make this recipe on the YouTube channel. This is so good. Everybody needs to be making this. It's not difficult, but it's absolutely incredible. And big thank you to Ahmed and the whole crew at 77 Texas Barbecue. The only thing I would ask is you go follow him on Instagram. That's the only thing he requested. So he shared this recipe with us, and he's letting me put it out to the world. The Dubai taco, I think it's going to blow minds and change how you do tacos in the future. But go check him out on Instagram, follow him. It's the only thing he asked for, and he gave us the breakdown of how to make this incredible taco. All right, so let me give you the basics of the meat. Well, actually, first, before I even do that, let me tell you about what the Dubai taco is. Imagine a smash burger and a taco had a baby, and it was the most beautiful baby that it ever... You know, you sometimes see that with couples. You're like... But yet, that's what the Dubai taco is. It doesn't even make any sense. It is incredible. It takes the best aspects of a smash burger, the best aspects of a taco, and combines it into something that's magical. So first, you start with ground beef. And where this recipe came from, because I asked the owner all about it, I said, all right, where'd you get this idea? It came from an Egyptian street food. And I'm going to mispronounce it, but my best version of saying it correctly is hawashi. It's basically bread with ground meat stuffed in the middle. And it looks okay, but it's got nothing on the Dubai taco because the Dubai taco has flavor and texture, and it's got everything all in one. And it starts with 65% lean ground beef. What I'm using today is about 70-30, but what they use at the restaurant is just ground brisket trim. So they have no fear in trimming their briskets because it's going to make this incredible dish. So 65% lean, 35% fat, and then to that, we're going to add quite a bit. So like a smash burger, a lot of times they'll put onions on it. Here we have the onions that are finely diced, along with some jalapeno. It just calls for green chilies. And then we have some bell peppers for some nice flavor. We have smoked paprika. We have baking powder. We have chicken bouillon powder. We have some cinnamon and nutmeg. We have some ground cardamom. We have instant coffee, and then black pepper. So these are some flavors you probably aren't used to dealing with, but when they combine, it's like a symphony of flavor. It's incredibly good. By the way, I'm going to put this recipe in the description. You guys can 100% make this yourselves. So if I leave anything out, check the recipe in the description. It's all going to be there. So this recipe calls for 1 kilogram of beef, which is about 2.2 pounds. 1 pound is 454 grams. I don't know why I went into chemistry mode there, but anyway, first thing I'm going to add is smoked paprika, and it kind of hurts me, but I want to be true to the recipe. One thing you guys may have noticed if you're watching my videos for a long time is I don't do that many recipes. This one I felt absolutely compelled to do because it was so good. So smoked paprika, you could actually probably cold smoke this beef beforehand, but the real recipe calls for smoked paprika, so in it goes. Next up, baking powder. Chicken bouillon powder, or you can use beef. Cinnamon and nutmeg. Cardamom powder. By the way, all these ingredients were stuff that I found at my local Kroger. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Just go to the spices section, they'll have what you need. Instant coffee. You can use regular coffee grounds, but I think instant coffee is going to be the play. There's actually a significant amount of this. Does that make this a breakfast food? I don't know, but I'd be willing to eat it at breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and late night. It's kind of everything all wrapped into one. Lastly, black pepper. And then we have this mix. It's 500 grams of white onion, and then we have some chilies, and then we have some bell pepper. I'm just gonna mix this in. I could have probably poured that. Right now it's time to get in there and mix it all together. And then we're gonna turn this into balls that are 110 grams each. So think around 4 ounces.
Why did you make so much?
Because it's delicious. I'm gonna eat this for dinner. I'm gonna eat some more tomorrow.
Good.
Smells incredible, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, even before cooking.
Smells like, a restaurant. Like you walk into the sandwich shop.
Smells like 77 Texas barbecue.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm gonna get out a scale, and I'm gonna measure out 110 grams. For you guys to know, my wife keeps coming over here and smelling this because it already smells so good. There's a lot of aromatic stuff happening here. So let me see if I can make about a 110 kilogram ball. 110 gram ball. 110 kilograms would be wild. Is it 242 pounds? It's a little big. Make it a little smaller. Still a little big. Maybe it's my American ways. Boom. Should I do 3?
Yeah, usually your first one isn't perfect.
How dare you? My wife just called me out. Says I can't cook. Says I should take 2 weeks off and then quit. Look at that action. Nailed it. We're gonna go 4. I'm gonna put the rest of this in the fridge. Sorry about the noise in the background. Apparently everybody in the neighborhood decided to cut their grass today, but never fear, we're gonna soldier on. And here's where the Dubai taco is gonna be different than other tacos I've tried in the past, and it's definitely different than a smash burger. We're gonna take this, each ball, we're gonna put it on this made-in griddle, and then we're going to press it down, and how we press it down is what makes this so different. We're gonna be using this double burner made-in griddle. I wanna thank Made-In for sponsoring today's video. I use this thing all the time. Every time we eat steak in this house, it gets cooked on this griddle. It's just so convenient. It's big enough, but it's not too big. If you want even bigger, they have a huge round griddle, but it's safe to extraordinarily high temperatures. There's a reason Made-In has over 100,000 5-star reviews on their website, and they're selling direct to consumer. So you're getting the very best quality cookware, and you're not paying a huge markup. Made-In cookware gets used in 3-star Michelin kitchens, and it's just because it is so darn good. Those kitchens could have anything. They chose Made-In because they like the product. Just like me, I chose to use it because I like the product. And this griddle is made of carbon steel. It's the most versatile cookware I own. If you guys don't know about carbon steel, it's like cast iron, but without the drawback. So it's significantly lighter, but has those great heating and cooking characteristics that you associate with cast iron. This is safe up to 1200 degrees Fahrenheit. It's naturally non-stick. It comes pre-seasoned. And one of my favorite things is you don't have to have a big griddle contraption in order to be able to use a griddle. This, when you're done with it, you can put it on the shelf, you can put it in the cupboard, you can hang it up. You don't have some big monstrosity that you have to wheel around. For me, it's the perfect size. It's super versatile. I use it for all kinds of things, especially something like this Dubai taco. So check out the Made-In carbon steel griddle and Made-In's other cookware by clicking on the link in the description to save on your order. So now we're gonna take this ground beef. By the way, fun fact, the original recipe calls for about 20% lamb. So if you're feeling like living life on the edge, you can try adding some lamb if that's a flavor you like I do. But the way they serve it at the restaurant is 100% beef. So we're gonna take these balls and we're gonna put them on the griddle. The griddle's already preheating, and instead of using a piece of parchment paper to smash it down and make it like a smash burger, we're gonna do something different. We're actually gonna take this tortilla and we're gonna put it on top of this burger. Well, it's not even a burger, a patty. We're gonna take the taco and put it on top instead of the parchment paper. And then we're gonna use our Made-In griddle press to press this beef to exactly match the shape of the taco. So it gets kind of infused in there. And I think it'll make more sense once you see me do it. But instead of using a piece of parchment paper you throw away, you're actually integrating everything all in one. And then we're going to flip this over. We're gonna get the tortilla crispy on the outside. We're gonna get the beef cooked through. We're gonna add some cheese and a sauce, and it's lights out. So before I put that down there, I wanna tell you two things. One is if you're doing keto, just get some keto tortillas. And it works the exact same way, and you can have a delicious keto dish that you thought probably you wouldn't be able to have. The second thing is I'm just gonna use a little bit of beef tallow on top of here if you're concerned with chemicals. It's one of the reasons I love carbon steel so much. So let's do it. Erica just told me this is one of the best smelling things that I've ever made. And after I got over being hurt, I was like, yeah, actually, you know what? You're right. This smells so good. By the way, if you guys don't like spicy, you can cut out the chilies. No big deal. The flavors are still absolutely insane. Once you have that smash burger like crust on the bottom, then it's time to flip the taco over. Then you crisp the tortilla, add cheese on the inside. Cheese is melted, we take it off. Crispy tortilla, smash burger crust on the inside, melted cheese. By the way, I'm using white American. If you want, you can use cheddar or Swiss or whatever. Once this cheese is melted, we know we have heat all the way through. Now we fold. So good, dude. And that is how you cook a Dubai taco. Now, we're almost done. The last one we gotta add is the sauce. And the sauce is spicy. It's just absolute magic. And the only way for you to try it is if you go to 77 Texas BBQ. So I did not get permission to share the sauce recipe, but I can tell you the basics. So it's primarily mayo and ketchup with some chilies in there. So you get to choose the chilies. Mayo, ketchup, chilies, and that's all I can say. My hands are tied. In order for me to be allowed to share the Dubai taco with the world, I had to be sworn to secrecy on the sauce. But if you ever get a chance and you're in Dubai, or if you're even close, you need to go try this thing at the original source. So let me get the sauce ready and then we'll taste it and we'll see how close you can do here to what they're doing over in Dubai. Oh, this taco is everything, man. All right, so I split this one in half. We have crunchy tortilla on the outside. We have the crisp kind of smash burger on the inside. All those seasonings that we used, all those extra flavors. We have melted cheese and of course, some delicious spicy sauce. Let's give it a try. Oh. Absolutely magical, dude. This is gonna be like when I tried it the first time, saying nothing until you complete it. So good. So, if you like smash burgers, if you like tacos, if you like super flavorful beef, this is an absolute winner for you. It like hits all those buttons. Imagine it's late at night and maybe you've been drinking and you want something as a delicious snack. This fits the bill 100%. It's so juicy, cheesy. You have the crunch of the tortilla on the outside. You have the soft ground beef. with a little bit of a crust on the smash burger portion. It's got absolutely everything. So another thank you to Ahmed at 77 Texas BBQ in Dubai for letting me share this with you guys. Make this taco, make a sauce. It's absolutely out of this world. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would strongly encourage you to go try and make this. But also, you can help me out. It doesn't cost you a thing if you hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on all social media platforms at MadScientistBBQ. I'll see you guys next time. Why is it so good?